Disney sure does love their princesses so much that they're taking them into the real world. And I'm not talking Giselle at Enchanted, I'm talking Cinderella. Hi guys, I'm Morgan with the Rotoscopers, and in August I had the chance to go to the D23 Expo. Particularly, I was able to go to one of the panels where they talked about their live action feature films that they're putting out in the next few years. One of them that they talked about and revealed for basically the first time is Cinderella. So Cinderella obviously is the tale we love about the girl who, you know, her dad dies and she's taken in by her stepmother and evil stepsisters, and she basically becomes a maid in her own home. This movie is actually going to be similar to some of Disney's other live-action adaptations, such as Alice in Wonderland and The Great and Powerful Oz, where it's going to be more of this 3D CGI world. At least that's what we heard. But at D23, they gave us a little bit more about the cast. So the live-action Cinderella is going to be simply called Cinderella. And it's going to be directed by Kenneth Branagh, who directed Thor. So it'll be interesting to see his take on a fairy tale in this world. Cinderella is going to be played by Lily James, and the wicked stepmother, Lady Tremaine, is going to be played by Cate Blanchett. So the evil stepsisters, Anastasia and Drizella, are going to be played by Holliday Grainger and Sophie McShera. Sorry, like, I cannot remember these girls' names. I have no idea who they are, what they've played in. So I've literally tried recording this like 10 times and I still can't remember these girls' names. Hopefully they're a little bit more memorable in the role, because I love the evil stepsisters in the animation version. They are probably one of my favorite, you know, villainesses of all time. They're just so pathetic. I love it. And lastly, the fairy godmother is going to be played by the old, lovely, elderly, grandma type Helena Bonham Carter? I think they meant Angela Lansbury. Nope. Helena Bonham Carter. So it's going to be interesting to see how Helena Bonham Carter actually ends up playing the fairy godmother. I mean, we know that she can play softer roles, as we saw in The King's Speech, but most of the time she's just this like grungy, nasty person. So it'll be interesting to see how faithful this adaptation of Cinderella is to the original, meaning the 1950 Walt Disney animated version. From what I've heard, the director says he's going to be very faithful to the source material, but this is actually going to elevate it a little bit. I heard that it's also going to focus a bit more on Cinderella's childhood, which will be interesting. There's been a lot of adaptations of Cinderella over the years. One that I particularly think of is Ever After. It kind of took like a really kind of unique spin on it. While there are lots of different adaptations about Cinderella around, they all focus on one thing. Cinderella ultimately gets to the ball and meets the prince. And Disney's prince in this version will be played by Richard Madden. So I'm really excited about this. They did show one costume test with Lily James kind of in the ball gown, and I was really, really underwhelmed with that gown. I thought it would be spectacular and bright and shiny and sparkly and just beautiful, and it really looked like a bare bones concept. It was very simple, it was blue, it was kind of, you know, off the shoulder, but that was it. So I really hope that was just like phase one, and then we're going to glam it up and bedazzle it. It's going to look great, which I'm sure it will. I'm just kind of being, you know, a snarky Disney fan. Cinderella comes out March 2015, so it will be a long while until we get to see more about this, but at least we know the cast and at least a little bit more of the movie, just to hold us over until the next time. So let me know in the comments below, are you excited about the cast choices? Are you excited to even see this be made in live action? Let me know in the comments below, and be sure to subscribe to the Rotoscopers, to our YouTube channel, for more animation news and fun. Till next time, I'm Morgan and this is the Rotoscopers YouTube.